You know, I was online and I was debating some people today, and I'm a little heavy-handed when I debate, but you know, let me tell you something, man. You know, like this woman against MGTOW, you know, you can go see our conversation, and you know, people are talking about the MGTOW that bash women, and I just want to say that you know, I don't necessarily bash women in my videos, and I don't bash women when I debate either. Okay, or, you know, I might call women skanks or whatever, but there are a lot of skanks in America, and it's not, and I don't even blame them for it. I blame feminism for. So, really, I generalize feminism, and I generalize the courts, and I generalize the legislators because I have the research to back it up. I have the research that shows the high suicide rate in men. You know, and when you bring these issues up, they won't even respond to it, and that's irresponsible. That is irresponsible. And you know, I was listening to some MRMs and some anti-feminists with their little live show, and I just wanted to pop in because they're just, you know, they're upset about all these men that are bashing women. Well, let me tell you something. Women know that this stuff is going on, and they won't. And when you debate them, they won't even respond to it. So some of them will, but it doesn't matter. It makes no difference. As a whole, females know this stuff is going on, and they're benefiting from it. So what do you want us to do? You want us to praise women? Do you want us to praise women? Because not enough women are doing anything about it to stop it. And I want to get together in like safe communities of men that all know that this stuff is going on. You know what I'm saying? Where we all defend each other, because this is what's going on is illegal. It's not like, oh, Stuart's bitter. No, what's going on is illegal. It's fraud. And the first step to to getting out of fraud is to, you know, and I get this from the great Alex Jones. The first step to getting out of fraud is to admit the fraud and then disengage from it, and maybe a lot of these men are upset, but I don't think they're upset enough personally, and I think that you know, that people who criticize MGTOW are irresponsible because they're not allowing men to get together. They can't not allow us because it doesn't matter. But now it doesn't. It's all out in the open now. The beast is out in the light now. But they don't want us to get together and warn young males to stay out of the fraud, and that is irresponsible. And I don't care what anybody says; it's irresponsible. And if you want to defraud young men and perpetuate the system in any way, shape, or form, you are a danger to this country. You are a danger to my freedom as a man. There are scientists studying how to eliminate males altogether. You are against this feminism crap is crimes against humanity. Anything even associated with it is hate, and I don't want to hear it. And frankly, we're not the threat. The people that peddle this stuff are the threat to humanity, to our way of life, to freedom, to people, to men and women interacting with one another, and women. If you don't want men to sit around and talk shit about you, like you all sit around and talk shit about men, because I work. The women that work with me don't talk much shit about men anymore. Let me tell you that much. But yeah, I know people, or trust me, I know people that work with women and listen to all the shit that they talk about men constantly. Well, women, if you don't want men to do the same about you, then then you know what? Then you better get up off your butt and do something about what men are going through, because it's all out in the open now. It's admitted. It's been on BBC. People with, you know, you're talking. People are like, oh, how many MGTOW are there? It doesn't matter. People have millions of views. I mean, people have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Are you kidding me? It doesn't even matter. It's out there. It's out in the open. And women as an aggregate, are not stopping the injustice of men being told they're not even necessary anymore, and that their roles are completely gone. And you know, all right, I'm out in my backyard, but yeah, men, young males being told that they're just completely not necessary. But then on the other hand, you know, so it kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You tell these boys they're completely not necessary. But then on the other hand, the ones that do try to engage, that try to be committed, that do try to have families, get just completely ripped apart, told that they have no say over childbirth. The woman has all the say. But they're responsible. That is madness. That has to stop. You can't even see me. It's very dark in my backyard. But I'm ranting because, you know what? I'm ranting because this is important. This is important. I'm going to try to move over here to the light. I'm ranting because this is important, man. What I'm talking about, this is not a game. This is not a game, and that has to stop. That is to tell males, women can do anything you can do. You're not necessary. To tell them that. And then say later on, oh, men walk away. Men walk away. Are you retarded? And if you tell anybody that MGTOW is bad, for pointing that out and for berating women for not doing enough to stop it when they know what is going on, you can't tell me that women do not know what is going on in this country. If you don't know what's happening to young boys, being given drugs in the schools, told they're bad, the women be encouraged, like, oh, you don't let him get away with this, you don't let him get away with that, but then telling the boys, now you be nice, you behave. Are you insane, man? That has to stop, and women know what's going on, and as an aggregate, they're the ones that are raising the children, living, running all the real estate, spending all the money, making all the financial decisions. Don't anybody tell me that these women that are, buying new cars, buying all you women, yes, you women out there, buying all these new cars, living in these houses, getting earned income credit for your kids, thousands of dollars. Don't you tell me that you don't have time to go stop the basically scientific experiment that is going on your boys, trying to turn them into little women, trying to tell them that they're not necessary and they don't have a role to play and that women don't need them, and then later on tell them, got a commitment problem? Oh, I'm sorry, this country's insane, and I have to stand against it. If I'm the only person in the world, if I am the only man in the world that has the fucking minerals to fucking stand up in the whole fucking world wants to be against me on this issue, then fuck you, world. Let's fucking go. Fuck the whole fucking world then, if that's the fucking case. How about that? This whole fucking world can fuck off. That's my opinion on that. And I know that's not the case You know what? I got the best and the brightest men on not even on my side, on our side. There's no leader of MGTOW. There's no leader. There's no head. You can't. It's everything that you hate. It's men educating other men. So, anyway, have a good evening.